Hey everybody, welcome to Mission Bend Branch. I'm Natasha and today we're going to make a candy cane wreath for the holidays. Keep on watching to follow along and find out how you can get this guy. Okay, so for our project today you're going to need about 20 of these standard size candy canes right here, about 12 of these little mini ones, ruler for measuring, some twine. Now you can use brown twine, green twine, red twine, anything holiday-esque. It's your choice. I'm just going with brown. Some good old scissors right here. You can use red yarn for the hanging up, or you can use green or any other festive color of your choice. We're gonna need some, just in case, super glue and a glue gun with extra glue sticks. Always be careful when using a glue gun because the tip is very hot and you could get hurt, so always have caution when using one, and always have a little plate to put down while you're gluing. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so the basic shape we're going to be working with is a heart. Now, the instructions say to unwrap your candy canes to stick them together. I'm going to choose to I'm not going to do that. You can if you want, and again, you can use any flavor you would like. It doesn't have to be the standard red and white, but it's my favorite flavor, so it's what I'm going to use. But you're going to start with this basic shape, and for the bigger ones, you're going to make 10 hearts, and you're going to put glue here and right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that super quick, and we'll be right back. Okay, now that we're done gluing our bigger ones, we're going to set them aside and let them dry. For the little minis, we need at least 12, like I said, and you do have to unwrap these because of the way they're wrapped. So we unwrap them like this. And always have some extras on hand in case you get a little hungry. We're going to unwrap them like this and put them in the heart shape again. And we're going to do the same thing we did with the bigger ones. Now, these, once the holidays are over, you're not going to be able to eat these. The bigger ones, quite possibly you will, depending on if you put this project outside or it's an indoor decoration. You can do either. However, if you put it outside on your door, you're going to need an outdoor sealant to seal to keep everything in so you don't get ants crawling all over. So we're going to go ahead and do this 6 times, and we'll be right back. Okay, now we're going to start forming the main wreath, and we're going to put hot glue down the backs of the little hearts and start putting them together. So here we go. So this is what you're going to end up with. As you can tell, I didn't actually use all the little hearts I made. I used less, but this is what we're going to end up with. Now we'll move on to the little one. Okay, actually before we start on our little heart, we're going to go ahead and cut some of this twine, and we're going to bind right here on each of the candy canes where they're back to back to make sure they stay tight and don't fall apart. So we're going to cut a little bit and tie it off on each of the backs, and then we're going to flip it over and add the small hearts. There we go. Just cut a small piece. Put it under like that. See if you can go ahead and see me there. double knot it so it stays secure, and cut off the excess like that. And if you want to be super sure that it doesn't go anywhere, we're gonna go ahead and add some super glue to keep the knot in place, just like that. It'll be double secure, and you'll know it isn't going anywhere. Now we're gonna glue on our smaller hearts to our bigger wreath. As you can see, I had a little trouble with this guy staying together, so I'm just gonna do it in parts to make it a little bit easier. So I'm gonna place it right there. You want the little bumps of the heart to line up with the other ones. So we're gonna go ahead and put some glue right here. Put plenty so it sticks real nice. Like so, and we shall continue. Okay, so now we have this glued right on. It took some work because I had some candy canes that decided they did not want to stay stuck to each other, but I fixed it up, and now we're going to attach the yarn to hang it up. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and tie this yarn on so we can hang up our wreath. So just carefully lift up the edge and tie a couple of knots in it just to be safe, because you don't want it falling in the middle of the day, middle of the night, just whenever. You want to make sure it's secure. Tie a couple knots there. Then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing to the opposite side right here. So carefully put it under. I'll put a little knot at the end of this yarn just to be safe, like so. I'm going to go ahead and tie it up like that. 1, 2, and 3. And I have a little extra yarn right here, so I'm going to just cut off just a little bit, like that. I'm going to do the same here, like that. And we've completed our wreath, but to be safe, I'm gonna let it dry for a couple hours and we'll be back. Okay, so this is what you should have now that you've finished. Hopefully you had fun doing it. You may have had a couple boo-boos like we did right here. The little mini candy canes just fell right off, but I'm gonna glue them on later so that I can hang it up at home. But now that you finished, I hope you had fun. And go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, and go ahead and scan this QR code that you're going to see in a second so you can go straight to our Facebook page and keep up to date with all the fun stuff we got coming. If your phone camera doesn't have QR code reader capabilities, go ahead and download a QR code reader app so you can go ahead and scan, and we'll see you next time. Bye.